the business you say?
I know. I heard you said she's the official what official?
The official lady.
Oh, what does that mean?
Iraba, like the Prim Pro one you get.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess. Sure.
And the second is the birthday girl.
You should have said, I'm not the birthday girl. I'm the birthday girl. Momo receiver.
I'm not the birthday girl. I'm sitting across the birthday girl and she looks pretty. Yay.
I'm not the birthday girl. I'm the birthday girl.
You be behind the birthday girl.
Financial manager. Back off. Back off.
And are you're not here to talk. You're not the birthday girl.
I'm the birthday girl's toonie.
Yeah. Lola, finally.
It's me. I'm the birthday girl.
Happy birthday, Lola.
But what was the proof that it's your birthday?
That's true.
Yeah.
Is there any proof?
Why everything I asked today? Excuse me. I'll stage my own demonstration.
Oh wow! Enough is enough.
Enough. I've hit the nail. Enough is actually enough.
Oh my god.
No, I'm asking for the proof because typically on this side of the planet, when ironically it's your birthday, you do the show. Yes, you do the show.
Yeah.
That's why
I haven't seen any show.
Listen, that's why I consistently try not to be in this part of town in April because I cannot be born as a gift to you all, as special as I am, and then give to you.
You can't do that. You can't.
Why is that? Now is that the issue?
Why is she saying she's special? Like, let us
Oh wow!
tell you are special.
No, but she's saying.
No, allow us to.
No. God, yes, will be on. What is it? Will be on trumpet or horn? Because I don't understand why is it that when it's your birthday, you have to gift other people. You have to bring the cake and. I suppose it's today because it's not my birthday.
Well, that's true. That
Yes, but why
is that an obligation though? And how? Okay, if you choose not to
where's the cake? Or where's the meat? Where's the drink?
Where's the party?
Is that where's the party? Yes.
Okay, I suppose.
You organize a party. Let us also come and enjoy.
Yeah, but I see it as me. I might give to you.
Oh wow.
Yes, the way that I walk, the way that I talk.
Oh wow.
The beauty.
The beauty is killing us.
It's so. Oh
my god,
incomparable. You get to bask in it all day long.
Can you imagine?
Mostly free. People are paying 100,000 laps. You don't pay a dime. You don't pay a dime.
Laughter all the time.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Then on my birthday, I'll give to you. Not
possible. You know it.
That's a mix of Spanish and French. But let's get into the meat of the birthday.
But so, how did you celebrate your birthday, Lola?
Oh no, I was solo. I was home. It was nice.
Uh-huh.
Me time. Bit of wine.
That means you did Nash.
You gnashing?
No, not necessarily. It's nice. It just reflects as you grow older.
Okay.
I don't trust Lola though.
Yeah. Because if you're alone, where are you alone? Who are you alone with? Who are you alone? What are you doing?
And she didn't show up all day yesterday.
Wow. So much said but unsaid at the same time.
Yeah, but because why would you show up to work on your birthday? It means you have a work wife or a work husband.
Oh, no.
Yes.
No.
Hey. So many Delilahs in this studio. I said if you go to work on your birthday, it's because you have a work husband.
No, sometimes you know that there's only one place. You see, you want a central location where all the gifts can come to you.
Exactly.
That's why I come to work on my birthday.
Why are you homeless? Are you homeless?
No, I don't want people to come to my house. So I come into the office space because I'm on air. I'm hyping my birthday. If you have forgotten to send me a gift, once you hear me on air, you will send a gift to me, and then everyone's happy. That me.
No,
I'm happy.
Because your work husband is here. That's why you want to see.
I don't have a work husband.
You want him to see your birthday dress.
But wait, work husbands though, are they such a bad thing?
The worst idea you can have.
Are you serious? No. Hold on. But work husbands though are not actual relationships. They just help you buffer the challenges of work. Sex who says Now what are you doing with the person after? It's just work. Hello, sweetie. Hello, sweetie. Now the coffee.
It transcends into.
Listen, I had a work husband when I worked in at some point many years ago, for a decade ago. And when he actually got engaged to his real
Girlfriend.
yes, girlfriend, I nearly had a stroke. I nearly had a stroke because at that point, shout out to my manager. Then her name was Jackie. He had said, I think he had gone to propose in Antigua or somewhere exotic like that. So,
Oh my God.
he had sent the pictures to my boss,
Yes.
our boss. And so she had
called
sent
you
it.
aside?
No, she sent it by email, and it's like an open plan office, so everybody has their stations, but it's kind of like quite open.
Yeah,
You can see
everybody.
So, and I would have been in the center, I think, at that time. So a small team, maybe 11 of us.
So she
as
called
soon
you.
as the email popped up, everyone was like, "Oh, look at Paul and his girlfriend got engaged, right?" Really exciting. So then I open it, come and see romantic on one knee and things. And then listen, imagine the entire team just turned their head to see my reaction. I almost had a stroke. I would never
my
recommend.
God.
Honestly,
Were you catching feelings?
I had already. So we met on the job. We got along really well. We started spending so much time with each other. The work had like a gym, so we would go to the gym together.
Buddies.
Some weeks he would bring lunch for us to eat. The other week, then it's my turn.
Oh my
We
God.
were inseparable. But he was also training to be as a youth pastor. We'll say.
Wow.
So it was all pretty
life.
much above board.
Yeah, like we're
if
not
you
doing
will.
anything funny.
But every day is complaining about his girlfriend. They are breaking up. They are making up.
So you were
they're breaking
seeing
up. They're making.
prospects.
I really thought, I
One
told
day
my
they will
life,
break out and then
But
that
you
will
can never be soft for mommy. We all know this.
I mean, I wasn't really that part. I was hoping maybe we can do something about it. We were both young, so people have career changes all the time. So maybe I wasn't so sure, but I was very supportive.
Oh my
Because
goodness.
clearly I was in the world, but I didn't pressure him for the most part to be intimate, and I respected his decisions. But yeah, he ended up getting back with his girlfriend that he used to come. I mean, I planned his little sister's sweet 16.
Oh my God, you were deep.
I was invested. We
Oh
were
my
inseparable,
goodness.
always together, always hanging out with each other on the phone, just
So
always.
you thought, brother, like one day he's gonna realize that I'm his perfect one.
Yes. I mean, at some point, it got as far as he was like, I think I want to tell you something. And then, the weekend passed, the next week came around, and when I kept asking, what was that thing that you wanted to say? He never ended up actually saying it. But for me, I remember at the time when things were like down, it affected my quality of work. I mean, to the point where like my boss called both of us, and she's like, clearly, there's something going on here. One of you has to leave the team. Not the company per se, it was a very huge company.
Yeah.
But you had to leave the team as per company policy.
Yeah,
So I think he
yeah.
ended up automatically he ended up getting moved from the team for a different reason anyway. So it kind of helped soften the blow. But for the time when things were bad, imagine like you're going to work and all
Every
your
day,
problems are
oh
there.
my
Not just
God.
your work problems, your romantic
Oh
problems.
my God.
So I wouldn't recommend it for any, unless you meet and then you decide to go your separate ways. It just means that like other people in the team, unless you're each your own individual bosses, but even then it's not good for your well-being. Other people in the team know when things are not so good. It's just not the best
So me,
idea.
my concept of work boyfriend is just very platonic. Like this is someone that I'm always we're chummy together. We're always hanging out with each other. Like I hear your problems, you hear mine. When I'm having a bad day, I go to you and rant about it because you understand, because you know the work environment. But never someone that I would actually consider having a relationship with.
But sometimes you end up catching feelings when you
do realize,
disrespect,
yes,
especially when
yes.
the person starts talking about his girlfriend.
Yeah.
And then, like, like what's wrong with
Like, can you not see all of this?
you don't realize you're invested until something happens.
Yeah.
And then you
Then
know, that
before you know it, yeah, ding 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 ding. Judy, have you ever tried have you ever had a work boyfriend? Boyfriend in the loosely as a boy who's a friend, but like a boyfriend.
I've had both your stories.
Oh wow.
My husband
Platonic
was,
and then
a
extra.
friend that I can talk to. Like we share almost everything, but we've never actually trespassed anything.
into
and
that.
Then, and then a husband
Okay.
who I met at the workplace.
Oh my.
But then I think it actually worked when he was transferred.
Okay.
Because in the same
same
environment,
space, it
wasn't
was a bit all over the place. Lola, you are very quiet. Why are you very quiet about this? Why are you so quiet about this? Like it's like everything is jumping.
I just think it's a bad idea.
It's a bad idea because you've
Yes.
been burnt before.
But
Dun,
it's
dun,
friendship,
dun.
right? It's nothing beyond.
No, some people take it. You will catch feelings sometimes.
Hello.
Like, da, 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 da. But some of it you do. Like I've had many work, like every time I'm in a professional environment, there's always someone that I gravitate towards who helps me out. Sometimes the people may have aspirations, but you always manage it. But then you have a really, really great relationship with them, and then you just keep it like
So
that.
In this instance, who is it?
In this
instance,
office,
yeah.
I don't think I've formed a very close work boyfriend relationship, but I have so many of them who are like casual work boyfriends. Like Phil is
Phil,
one,
yeah, he was
Massive is another.
And you think Phil knew he was a casual? You should have told him this revelation. You've given the guy broken heart. You are just saying it so casual. Like casual. You know how emotionally invested he is in you.
You were thinking hopeful, like,
No, Phil.
was
I'm Phil's work wife. Am I not?
One of
Phil, you're denying me on air.
Wow.
On air. No, but Phil has a lot of work wives. Na is one. I am one. Who
am
else?
one.
Miss Judy is
All the
one.
ladies.
You have everyone is your work wife.
Hey,
What kind of a
Phil,
shower
wow.
behavior is this now? How can
thought
I
it was
take?
just
You see,
you.
how can I take Phil seriously as a work husband? And that's why I have to change tactics. So I have to find a different work husband. But there are plenty in the company. But yeah, that was beside the point. But how's your week's been? It's been 2 days, but it feels like it's been 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a very long. Birthday weekend.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm really
Wait, hold on.
How much I don't trust.
Let's start again. Let's start again, Lola. Because Lola, this is not. It wasn't a work. It wasn't a 1 day.
Oh, but I was
escapade.
working over the weekend, GMB and all of that. So.
yeah, no, I don't know.
Me and you were not here. I was not here with you. So how long you spent on the GMB set, I don't know. What you did before and after. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean the birthday was lit. So.
That's all we need to know, Abi.
Yeah.
God bless you. God bless you. But let's get into our first story of the day, shall we? Helen, will you do us the great honor?
Let's do it, especially because we've laid the foundation talking about work romance, and this one falls squarely in there. But it's not your typical dilemma. This one actually came from X, and everybody had something to say about it, because every time work romance pops up, a lot of you go back into your archives and say, I'm one of them. So the tweets are as follows. Y'all, guess what country this is from? United States.
Of course.
That's why I've turned on the AC. I can stay abroad. It says, y'all, I just found out that my work bestie has been going out with my work crush for over a month now. Mind you, she's been trying to help me get with him and is always bringing him up and saying, talk to him. But they've been talking this whole time.
Wow.
Also, I'm 99% sure that she told him I like him, because he keeps staring and it's obvious he knows something is up. It feels like she was trying to embarrass me, or maybe it was a power move. I haven't confronted her about it yet, but I do have a shift with her in a few days, and I don't know what to do. It's almost as if this particular dilemma, which was on X, came from my diary, because one thing I didn't mention was one of the main reasons why me and my work husband ended up not like having so much like beef or whatever was because we had a mutual friend who also was like this character in the story. So she was always like, no, you guys, I'm sure you guys are
Talk
so
to
cute.
him.
Talk to him. Talk to him.
You're good together.
Yeah, you're good together. That's so no. Well, she was British. She'll talk to him like you and him get along. So that was him. And the whole time she had her eyes firmly on this fella.
Stop it!
Yes.
I'm telling you.
Cobra.
Maybe
The
a
whole
cobra.
time. So it started off with, okay, the three of us will hang out. Then all of a sudden it's time for lunch. And normally I'd get up because, okay, we go to eat outside or whatever. Then I see the two of them have gotten up a long time. They started walking. Nobody told me what the lunch plan was. I wasn't invited.
What?
And that's how it started. Slowly but surely after work, where he would walk me to the train station, then they had their own agenda. Slowly but surely I was like the outsider.
No.
And it was so awkward, so painful. I didn't want to confront her about it it because clearly she knew what she was doing. And on his end, I was like, well, that's just a bit crass. If we're not cool, just come out and say it. For on the one hand, I want to tell you something and you're giving me all these signs. On the other hand, you're playing all manner of different games. So not only did our relationship, him and I's relationship, end, so did mine and hers, because I just kind of pulled away because I was like, this is dangerous behavior.
Yes.
And the one person I've been crying to, confiding in about how
ended up doing that.
about how confused I am, and you're like, no, don't worry, like I've been talking to him and I know how much he cares about you, so maybe it's just a circumstance. The person that was really encouraging me but then was exhibiting different kinds of behaviors. It was weird. This is exactly what this girl is saying, that this other person is saying, oh yeah, go for it. Now she's saying they have a work shift together. Should she confront her, yes or no?
And interestingly enough, I have a similar story. I don't think I've ever said it out loud before, but so I had a really, really, really good friend, like we're besties, literal besties. And then there was a gentleman who liked me. And I like my friends to vet the people that like me. So I usually bring my friends around the people that like me. So we'll all become mutual friends and we'll see how it goes from there. Same scenario, hanging around all the time. It became like a trio, like Charlie and his two angels. But we knew that Charlie liked one angel. And then we'd all hang out together a lot. Then I realized that when I started to like him back, he started pulling away. And I found it weird. So I'll tell her, like, no, I think I like. As soon as I said that I think I like him, he started acting funny to her. So I said, is this something? Did I say it out loud? Did it jinx it? Like, what's going on? And then he started acting really, really funny. Like, he would be pulling off. He would be giving me some weird vibes and all that kind of thing. And he used to make little snide remarks that alluded to the fact that he sort of liked my friend, but I thought he was just being funny. And of course, she's not going to entertain it anyways. Then fast forward, I realized that he's acting too funny. I didn't want to stress myself. Actually, after all, what is it? I say I like you. You said you liked me.
Yeah,
I think I like you back, and you don't want to do it. Then no problem. Let me count my losses, walk away. I did. Fast forward, a few months down the line, he resurrects again. Comes back trying to start another conversation, but this time and everyone around me used to tell me that I should pay attention to their dynamic, but I always used to laugh at them and say, oh, we are all friends, there's nothing there. Fast forward close to a year down the line, resurrects again, starts having a conversation with me, we start chatting again, and then I was like, okay, you know what, let me try it this time. Then I tell her, it's like, I don't know about him, or I never really got a really good vibe about him. I don't know about him. A few weeks down the line, I think I want to start an actual relationship with this person. Then she calls me aside and says she has something to tell me. So I'm like, okay, I'm almost anticipating what she's going to say, that he's probably hit on me before. Then I'll say, okay, maybe can I deal with it? Can I not? Then she now gives me a whole bombshell and tells me that they've actually, all the time we're hanging out a year ago, they were also hanging out. Every time, say me and her will go and meet him up on a Friday night. The Thursday night they were together. We will all meet them. They will literally act like they're meeting for the first time.
Was she acting
and
in
they
that
were
instance?
and when she realized that I liked him, she now told him that I think we shouldn't pursue it because my friend now likes you. Then he now starts to act. That reason why he was acting funny was that he was like, you know what, after I've started something with you, and she is now slow to the game, so I want to continue with it. But she thought it was just a casual thing. But the whole time she knew I liked him. And it became this whole messy situation.
Stop. I have to intervene.
But fast forward, no. And honestly, I hold nothing against my friends. Like when you're my friend, you're my friend. So I moved past it. I cut off the guy. I still kept the girl. But then you know how to figure out the friendship when you move forward. But yeah, I've seen it in 3D how they were literally together, and then I was being sold a difference, and everybody knew. But me.
But you.
That's the
nobody
worst.
couldn't tell you.
Everybody knew but me. And I would come around and everyone else used to look at me like, why is this girl hanging with this guy? Because they would have seen the other girl. So they thought I was the one trying to force myself into a relationship that I didn't even know about. Anyways, that's my story. Do you have any of yours, Lola?
I don't.
You don't? You don't dealt with it?
I just feel like it speaks to the kind of person that you call your work bestie.
Yeah, that's true.
So you should probably just watch it. If she's doing this, what else can she be doing behind you, you know? And then the guy, she's saying that he looks at her funny. So if he knows that this girl likes, the friend is telling her that, look, my friend likes you, and it looks like they have something to do, why then do you come and look at me funny?
No, because they probably have a running joke between them. See her, she's trying to hit on, like she's trying to act up, but we already know we're together.
But then,
so it could be a running joke that he looked at her funny.
But let's bounce it back to your situation. The guy went ahead to do something with your friend. It didn't work out. Now he feels like, oh, let me go and see if I can go and pick up with AJ.
Yeah.
You know?
Huh. Anyway.
So is it a power move when women do that thing? So you know that your friend likes somebody, or this girl likes this guy. You know that the feeling is not the same, but you intentionally like egg the woman on, but
while
all the time you're just feeling so smart because you're like, is it a power move?
No,
I think it's a power move.
No, but a man looks more attractive to you when your friend or someone else likes the person.
Really?
Yes.
They wouldn't for me.
It's actually something with us women. That's how come most people are geared towards people's husbands. The moment you know that somebody's keeping him, you know that, okay, he's doing something right, or he can do something right for you. So then you tend to like the person a little bit more because you want what your friend is having. So it's normally happens like that.
Could it be like you feel like maybe your friend is not better than you? What's it about your friend that this guy is not liking?
Yeah, I think sometimes when they see the guy and they realize that, this guy, I didn't on me.
I mean, like, look at
this
me.
offer to me, not you.
This girl, she's not even pretty.
My question is, down for say, what per boy in why can't you go yourself and tell this guy?
No, but you know,
that,
sometimes
hey, I'm feeling
you need to tell, you need to test out. You need to test out.
Maybe I know that no, maybe this your friend is also gnashing in a way. You know her situation. Nobody has approached her in a couple of months, and she's gnashing. And you're also coming here with this conversation like, oh, Charlie, I'm feeling this guy. Or maybe your best bet is, I have told him, but Charlie, you too, if you see him, try and, chip in something. But don't even encourage your friends getting close to your man.
Doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't. I will rather, I say it myself. I'll rather, I tell you, and then tell you on the side, you know what, I think I like this guy, and I'm going in for it. But for you to go do the conversation for me, but
sometimes you're not aiming for the person to do the conversation. You're just sharing that, Charlie, I'm feeling the boy.
But this is
I'm feeling the boy.
This story we are listening to. She went to tell her friend to try and say something for me. Is that not it?
To some extent. But then you are also expecting that the person will not go and choke you or throw you under the bus and go and take the person.
At this age, if you want to shoot your shots, shoot it. Helen is my friend. If you like somebody, we go for it. Simple.
Okay, so to clarify, she's saying that she told her friend, and the friend has been trying to help her get with him, and is always bringing him up and saying talk to him. So also on both sides, she's like telling her that you two go for it, but for a whole month now she's actually been going out with the guy and still edging the girl
to the friend and not the man.
No, the man doesn't know that you like me.
Obviously the friend chipped in at a point, but you decided.
So are we on that?
So
she didn't mention it at all. So why is he looking at her?
She's assuming.
You know she has a crush on you.
You told me you want the guy, and then when I told him, he was like, I like you rather. That also happens.
Yes, no, but then okay, let's talk about the girl code. Does the girl code not dictate that when you go for your friend and the guy says no, I want you, you have a moral duty to say no? You have a moral duty to say no. My friend wants you. Go for the friend. Yes.
No, I thought you were going to say that you have a moral right to go and tell your friend that listen.
You said no. You said no.
You cannot say.
We are all searching, and God has brought him to
your friend.
Please, Satan also sends his own.
Thank you.
Satan also deploys his soldiers on the field.
We will try.
Also, they are on the field. This is a warning to all of you.
Thank you.
Satan also sends his own on the field.
They can confuse
Some of them, they fear God. Some of them, God fears them.
As a girl, and your friend says, I want a guy, you don't go for the guy.
If he's good for
Don't
you,
go for the guy.
If he's good for you, then he's good for me too.
No.
The one that your friend said the eyes on.
Story to me.
I already set my eyes on him.
So I had a birthday party years ago, and then I had my friends come over.
Okay.
Usually my boys.
Yeah.
And I invited some girls over. And then one was Thelma. And then the two boys, they're cousins actually. And the two boys are like, I like her. And then the other one also came, I like her. So I was like, Thelma, the two guys are saying they like you. When you look through, who do you like?
want?
Or better still, talk to both,
And then see.
get the vibe, and then see. Strangely, she picked the latter one. So I had to go tell this other one that, you know what, this your cousin
Has
and
taken
I also advised the cousin to go and confront this, like talk to him and tell him that, you know what,
This is the situation.
I like the girl. And genuinely, I like, this is not play. So I spoke to them both later, and I told them, listen, this guy means business.
Yeah.
I see you want to play, but he really wants the girl for real.
Yeah.
And guess what? They are married.
Oh.
And another one came to the party, and he opted for the other one.
And he married her.
And and
Oh,
so
wow.
they both married my two friends.
Hold on. This is different. This is different.
When is this next edition of that party? That they are meeting and sharing. When is the October edition of that party?
Now you must do this husband party again for us. We need to find husbands because clearly the formula is with you. You do the linkage pair. Everything is.
I did what I had to do,
Uh-huh.
but the thing is, you see, it could have gone bad with the two guys because they both wanted the lady at the same time.
Okay.
But it happened that they had to understand each other at a point to say, okay, I wasn't going to be too serious. Okay, I mean business, so let it go for me.
Now let's look at it differently. Yeah? This is a situation where, say, Lola and I, you're both friends. You both meet this person. Lola instantly says, you know what, Charlie, I'm feeling this guy. He's all good. You're all friends. You're both friends now with a guy. Now, this is a situation where Lola's actually, you seem to be able to talk to him better. Like me, because I'm liking him so much, I'm tongue-tied. I can't say the way I want to say it. Then now you go to the gentleman and say, Charlie, Lola is feeling you. Then the guy says, oh, but I'm feeling you. And then you now come and tell Lola that after this situation that you are describing is like a pick and cry assem. It's like I said the cousins speak everyone has sorted out, everyone is good, everyone moves. But this is weeks in hibernation. Now this is weeks in hibernation. You are working with a guy. You are seeing the guy. You are crashing on the guy. You are saying, "Hi John, how's your day today? Hi John, have you eaten today?" You send him probably bought lunch for him 1,000 times, and then you've invested in your emotions and your money and your goodness into building a foundation.
I know, right?
And then now he says he likes you, and you feel that it's not your moral duty to tell the guy,
like betrayal.
no, exactly. You see, at that point, depending on the relationship between you friends, so long as you are friends and you consider each other friends, and a guy says, I like you, as against your friend, when your friend has invested emotions in that person, it's your duty to say no and walk away.
Say no, say
no. You don't do it.
Because they sent you to go and do that task.
Yeah, but listen, obi enim baby obi shiana dofo. Listen.
No. So why didn't you go on your
that
own?
guy
Why
was
didn't you go on
meant
your
for
own
me.
then?
Girl
Why didn't you go on
code
your
prevents
own
you
then?
from
Which code?
pursuing.
Which
Why didn't you go on
Girl
your
code
own
prevents you from. Girl code says you can't go after your boys, your girls.
And they should have gone on their own.
Either full relationship or you're feeling yourself relationship.
When the relationship hasn't started, there's no girl code.
No, it's a girl code. I like him. He has probably been given the mixed
There has
signals.
been a situation way back in university that a friend was dating a guy, and then the friend who was dating traveled.
Yeah.
So the guy started getting close to, let's say, Lola. And then things started hitting things. And then something happened and they got married.
Really? And the one in Abrochi, was she waiting for him?
Yes, she was.
My God, that is
Only for her to get an
Betrayer of the highest order.
Betrayer
of the highest order.
No, but the thing is, you
you
you have to just go and tell your friend that.
Just have a conversation.
That the guy has.
So are you willing to risk your friend for a man that you barely know?
That you don't even know if they will work or not.
I'm heavy on girl code.
I'm heavy on girl
I
code.
would willingly walk
away.
And some instances I've gone somewhere and my friend maybe has an eye on this one guy, but he's really not showing any signs. Maybe he's really trying to, I'll just jam my eye because I know what that also
would bring.
Even if you're falling for the person,
I won't give myself the chance to go there.
Do that.
I think but I mean, it also depends. I feel like if you go and say to your friend that, listen, this is where his mind is at, and you are able to soften the blow, maybe if you're upfront, she can also get over it. Someone like me, I'll be fuming and livid for 2 months. 8 weeks.
And then you get over it.
And then I'll get over it.
No,
especially because if I can see that sometimes there's something there that you can't help. You can go east, you can go west, Charlie. If it's there, it's there. And the best you can do is, Charlie, let everybody know. And whoever has a problem with it, just that when it doesn't go well too, actually, then.
No, I don't. Girl code or girl code.
It's not girl code.
No, so wait. At what
if
point?
If it had reversed.
At what point now
your
is
friend
this?
was going to do same for you.
Leave her man for me?
Yes.
Why would you leave your man for me?
No, if it had reversed, maybe
exactly. So long as
in that.
So if I'm trying to run game for my friend, for a guy, and the guy now says, "Charlie, AJ, I'm rather feeling you," I feel an instant betrayal. Like I feel like I have done something wrong, and I won't even Helen Riley said, I won't allow any sort of feelings to fester for my friend's guy. I can't. It's not possible. Do you understand? Regardless of how fine he may be,
your friend's guy.
the guy.
Regardless of how, and I've been in that situation before. In fact, I just remembered some situation. So a gentleman so a friend had to do a shoot, she was also a media person, had to do a shoot and had to deal with a gentleman on the shoot. So we get there, it was her friend. So we get there, they're pleasantry, saying hi, whatever. And we get everything sorted. I was helping her on it. Once we're done and we're leaving, the guy said, "Oh, can I get your number?" I found it so offensive. Like, why are you asking for my number? And my friend was like, "Oh, no, don't worry, it's not a problem. Just be chill, just give it to him. I mean, you might probably need him for other projects." And then I did. Then he tried chatting me up. First thing I did is I reached out to her, is there something going on between you and this guy? Has there ever been something going on between you and this guy? Because he's chatting with me. And she's like, "Oh, no. She's already actually in a very committed relationship. He's liked her, I think, at some time past, but nothing happened on that. She didn't encourage it. So she gives me her blessing to even have a... That's the only time I started replying the guy's messages. The only time. I was going to literally block him and never mind him again. Until she said, "Oh, you can actually pursue," because he's a very decent looking guy. And then I now considered my options with him. Even now I didn't get anywhere, but I think the mere fact that dynamic was in there didn't even make it attractive for me to even pursue it in the first place. But that's how I am. I find it. There's something wrong with just going for some. I feel like there are 1,000,001 men in the world. Why would I go for my friends? Do you get?
Plenty people.
There's so many attractive, nice guys out there.
That's another thing.
Still,
if you're just friends or you have a friend.
My thing is, you didn't get up on your own to say that I am feeling this guy, so I'm going to confront him.
He gave you some sort of vibes. Yeah.
I'm going to
but it's awkward though. It's really, really awkward. I always find it some way, even when your friend, even though I'm saying, you can put it out there, it's all, even when you're not with the person, or it's just weird. It's like, is it that when I'm with the person, you are were you not with the person, but I don't know. Something about it sometimes just feels a certain way. Like this friend, I don't know. I'm kind of one leg out with AJ about the girl code. I feel like somebody that your friend has been with, has been there with, sometimes it's just,
It's just easier to walk away
It's
from.
just easier to walk.
That drama's not worth it.
That thing of somebody from their past.
Unless it's not your friend, or you want to have one up on them.
But also, like Nas says, you never know where you're going to find your next connection. And sometimes, as uncomfortable as it can be, that's just life.
A permanent one at that.
A permanent one. So friends guys are not off limits. No, okay, when do friends guys become off limits?
This is not her guy.
No, this is someone she considered as her guy. She was hoping to make her guy.
Exactly.
He is a work crash.
Hoping is
clearly no. It's for
is not serious business.
Sometimes
so for a crash, on 1,001 men.
But sometimes
we've been seeing 5 men.
But sometimes for a crash to progress. No, but now for a crash to progress, for you to get to a point where you really, really like this person, the person is also giving you signs that one shot would try ever call. Do you get?
A crash can be one-sided. You might see this guy all the time, and it's only you feeling things in your skin.
But as a work bestie, this is not a work bestie. You know that I like this guy. So why are you going to date this guy for 1 month?
No, did you know what was in the guy's head?
1 month.
Maybe the guy has also been feeling me.
So just come out clean and
One
on the ground. Come out
1 month.
That
That
is
no. It's not so you will date the person for 1 month.
That is where the truth will come out.
You would date the person for one extra month
to communicate.
When is the right time?
You were trying to see.
Meanwhile, you know that this is what you're doing. You're
Yeah.
kissing the guy and doing stuff with the guy.
Hey,
Meanwhile, you're telling the girl,
that wasn't very funny. Afarijan is that wasn't very funny.
You know, she was trying the car if it actually
1 month.
She handed it over to you.
So I've been talking to you. We've been going to lunch together. We've been sitting down. We've been gisting together.
But the
We'll
thing
go
is,
home. I'll see the guy pass and be like, hey,
about it
this
too.
guy. And you have been with the person for like 2 weeks. You will see me lusting after the person and you'll be like,
Test drive.
talk to him. And then all this while, Wakatem said, talk to him, Nina. At night, he will come to your house and sneak through your door and go and lie in your bed.
AJ,
And then you
I
are
want
telling me,
make
talk to
sure
him, talk
he's
to
with
him.
you. So I'm test driving.
she's trying the goods. Yeah, I mean,
Deeper be a cobra. Hey!
such a good
It's life. It happens. It's life.
Okay, so
Life
at what point, and I'll bring Helen to this, is the girl code unreasonable? When does the girl code become unreasonable?
Oh, let's say, where is it unreasonable?
Yeah.
Let's say you've died and so your spirit doesn't want anybody to get with you. Then you have been unreasonable. Once you died, everything is allowed.
Fair game.
Yes.
Stop it.
After you've died, yes.
So you need to get over the loss together. And
No,
then-
as in you. So it will be unreasonable
so
before you
so
die
the
for your friend to move on with.
your bestie will now want to help your husband move on and then get over the loss by
Even that one cries unreasonable.
by knocking boots.
It's unreasonable to my spirit. And you have to be so careful. I mean, okay, let's say your friend's ex, I think it's kind of a no-no,
Yeah.
depending on how close it was. Not this class 5 relation, those ones don't count. Maybe anything from university, even SHS is child's play. Say from university, your friend and a boyfriend in university, sometimes it can be some way, but I left uni many years ago, so maybe it's not so crazy now. Maybe I've moved on. You can tell that these guys, they are better suited, so it's not a big deal. But not somebody that maybe they were messing with or an ex from a year ago. I think that's too close for comfort. It just makes me feel like whilst I was with him, maybe you had your eye on him, and that can make me lose trust in such a friend. Every time you bring someone around, you might be on edge, and I think that's another thing as well that makes it quite tricky. You start to look at them a bit differently, like do we have such similarities that now I have to really vet who I bring around you? It's not fun. I think if there's enough time between it, it's not a very big deal. Every situation is different. Maybe it was just a casual thing, and some girlfriends don't really mind recommending recommending guys. Oh, this guy there, go and see them.
92.7.
You know, interesting enough, I heard a very a story where a gentleman is friends with another gentleman. They've been friends for years. The other gentleman gets married. They were all friends together in a foreign country before they all moved back to Ghana. So he was friends with his friend and his friend's wife. Now, friend and friend's wife break up, have a divorce, live their separate lives, but he's still cool with both of them. Then he gets closer to friend's wife because they're now both in Ghana. and they're just being very cordial. She comes around, they hang out, thinking that this is like my friend's wife or ex-wife. We're just friends. Only for the woman one day to say that why are you being a tease? Why are you leading me on? Like, I like you. I think you like me. What do we do? And now he's confused that I can never cross that line and be with my friend's ex-wife. Is he being unreasonable? Because she clearly thinks that there's no boundary. I mean, we've been divorced for years, so why are we not a
divorce? That's a whole other layer. That's a whole other layer. It's tricky, AJ. It's an individual play-by-play. This scenario, no, I'm handing it over to the ladies.
Nah. Ding, ding, ding.
No, but AJ, divorce is divorce. So do you understand?
What? AKA what? I don't understand.
Open your mouth.
No, explain.
Divorce is divorce.
What does that
like,
mean?
It's done.
No, I don't understand. Can it be
what?
As in, it's fair game. Divorce is fair game.
No, please, now the mic is coming straight to you. Please land. Now I would like to land for us.
Gang. Hey. What's that here?
So you know,
When you anchors of you. It's okay. Oh yeah.
When you
tell Helen to stop being silly.
Okay, listen.
Issues with exes and especially marriage is a serious business.
Okay.
You get it?
Yeah.
I consider marriage very sacred.
Yeah.
And so
but when it's ended, it's ended.
Yes.
So it's fair game.
What I am trying to say is
everyone is fair game.
so long as we had a mutual divorce, we decided to part.
Yeah.
We sat down, we did whatever counseling and it didn't work.
Yeah.
Every therapy didn't work and we resorted to the last option, which is divorce. When I move on with whoever,
that one, no
come in.
no
Nobody should
you.
even sit somewhere and talk anything because he is available. And unless what you're saying, let's say like the guy is not available, but if he is available, he's single, and at this point my standard is single. What stops me from mingling?
But divorce from his friend.
No, but what is the friend here? But what is all this friendship? We used to try like that.
La.
AJ, have you ever? You move. Let me not cause problems.
Lower.
No, let me not cause problems for myself. You just move.
Lower.
Because
do you feel like the divorce doesn't end
no, like I mean, I can
the connection?
You know, it depends on the connection. Like as Helen was saying, it's tricky. But then you just need to consider like your ex's feelings.
Which feelings? When he has moved on like 10 years ago.
Yeah,
he moved on while we were even
moved on
together.
with anybody else.
He moved on while we were together.
Why does it have to be so close to home?
No, but do you know what he was doing when we were together? Your husband might have left you, moved on a long time ago before even the divorce happened. What are you talking about?
Okay. I mean, do what works for you. If you're happy, whoever you're with is happy, and you feel like you guys can go the long haul.
The bottom line is your happiness. Oh,
Yeah.
Let nobody stop you. Let not any years of friendship or anything stop us. Yeah,
We go for it.
Yeah.
Hey.
Nothing stops me,
Miss Judy.
when I want to
Miss
be happy.
Judy.
I'm actually confused.
The thing is, today I'm with you on this.
You know, as much as I always think that friendship is like we throw it around and it's like it's normally not mutual. What I feel for you is not what you feel for me.
Yeah.
I don't know whether I would have my peace of mind moving on with somebody, your friend,
Your friend's man
because
or woman.
I don't know the conversations you guys have had about me, you know, through the relationship. Maybe whenever you fight, you discuss it with your friend, that kind of things. And how would you feel knowing that something you've been with, now your friend is enjoying it? So it becomes a little bit dicey. But if he's somebody I cannot live without, I'm going to definitely make a try because my heart matters.
Wow. So you first before any other.
Yes,
I like it.
Of course.
But
It always has to
if
be.
I feel bill with a person, I can't have my peace of mind because of what my ex would be thinking.
Lola,
Oh, you cheated
like,
on me when like that kind of thing. I'll be a
Yeah.
little bit careful. I wouldn't want you to think I did anything wrong before it ended.
Okay.
So I think that's where the whole thing.
Okay.
Lola is sitting here acting like an angel.
I mean, Lola was
When I know she's been in that situation,
snatched
Nana-
at the least
Lola has been in that situation.
Wait,
I know.
Lola, are you a snatcher?
See, they're destroying my
Oh
character.
my
No,
god!
she's not a snatcher. She's a go-getter.
Are you capable of snatching?
No,
Yes.
Oh,
I mean,
she's
she's a go-getter.
just a little.
But look at the facial
When they
expression.
first- Lola was
That's fascinating.
snatched. But finally, what should our lady do? Should she confront the woman?
I think she should.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talking for me, I believe in talking about everything.
And if she says, "Hey, I've taken him to what?"
Hey, leave it to me.
That poster there. No,
Leave
that
it
poster.
be.
No, I don't recommend that poster.
Just slap.
So yeah, you couldn't do anything about it. I took him.
Just
So
leave it.
No, I don't recommend that. I mean, have a girl to girl, have a girls out. I mean, date and then talk about it. It's the way you approach it. For me, it's always the diversity of conversation. You don't have to go bum like that. Just find a way around it. We all have wisdom to approach certain
She's saying
conversations.
that what if the other girl goes like, yeah, I've taken him. You want her? I've
No, you
taken
go
him,
collect
okay.
slap.
Woto. Woto seasoning. On that note. Okay, final words from our ladies before we call it a wrap.
Office romance, I wouldn't recommend.
At all?
Yeah, no.
Just a
I
little
wouldn't.
spice for the life.
Be there. Be there, spice up your life with your work colleague. Yeah, I just wouldn't recommend it. And as for this particular dilemma, confront the friend and, like Nas says, hash it out. If she gives you a rude remark, well, at least you know this isn't somebody you want in your life.
Stephanie. Nah.
Yeah, I already said what I had to say.
You said what you had to say.
Yeah, talk it out. Just talk to her. It's friendship. If the friendship means anything to you, just talk about it.
Yeah.
It wasn't your intention. It wasn't your
wasn't me.
intention. Yeah. So it just happened. Life just happened. So.
Okay. Lola.
Yeah, so like we said, office romance is not worth it anyway.
Yeah.
It comes toxic sometimes. I had a
Yeah.
friend who had a little bit of office romance, and it got to a point he'd be scared to go to work because of his girlfriend's reaction. She was
wow.
telling every girl off, "Hey, I've seen you with my boyfriend. Don't hang out with him." You know, so it got to a point he was really scared to go to work. It's so not worth it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So if your friend is snatching your man, you're not going to fight for him. I was waiting for you to say that.
Will you fight
No,
for
it's
him?
not worth it.
We would basically, I'll try to seduce him and maybe leave him after.
That's a good revenge.
I would need to teach him a
Let's
lesson that I
spoil-
liked you
Uh-huh.
and you decided to like
Yes,
another
said
person.
it,
What you
yeah,
can say, no, then I'll move on. Yeah.
Wow. You for energy.
Age, I have one final thing. You know, having a crush or trying to do work romance cries. For me, I enter every place with intention. I don't want to F where I work, where I eat. You get it? Or where I usually find myself. I don't want to even so the mind is already psyched up for that. So I walk in there and I know, listen, this ain't happening. No matter how fine or whatever you're looking, I'm not looking at you beyond what we do together. So it's always in the mind. You get, because we every day meet fine guys, we crashing on, but you know what? I know this is not happening. I don't even want to put myself in that situation to get there. So I believe prevention is always better than any other thing.
Hey.
Fine guys. Like,
Then again, you don't know where you meet your angel.
Especially if you have
That's another one.
My hands are full, you know. My hands are tight.
You
Sometimes
have
you can't
too
even
much
help
going
it.
on for it.
sometimes you can't even help it.
You can't.
God takes you
Anything
to
that
the
The heart wants what the heart wants.
Anything that looks like it's gonna burn, I don't get
Fire go
That's
burn
me.
you.
Excitement is-
Hey.
I don't get.
And on that note, we bring the show to an end. Of course, we had a very, very exciting one with Miss Judy, Lola, the birthday girl. Nah. Christopher. And finally, my name is AJ. And of course, shout out to DJ Phil. Everyone's work husband. Continue. My name is AJ Sappho. And thank you all for being tuned in. And Helen, please help us out.
Oh, God might not be done with you, but we what?
We are.